Greetings everyone, this is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with a special report. The sun's setting in Virgo and Venus has moved into Virgo, so our body is feeling this energy with Venus making us focus on the details of the new senses we're feeling. So Venus is a sensual planet. It's about senses, receiving the things you really like, avoiding the things you don't. So Venus likes to cut hair, make everybody beautiful, fix good meals, good cooks. So this is the energy we got to focus on about tuning into the body and its needs. And sometimes we like to overcharge our body because of emotional eating. So this is patterns we can recognize and correct. It's okay to have a feast, but just do it every quarter, not every Sunday or every Saturday or every Friday or every Thursday or every day. So we've been conditioned and patterned by the system to overindulge and never be satisfied. That's what consumerism is. So the old adage of just having some is enough should apply here, because the earth is getting ready to cycle through and this process of supplying food, shelter, and safety. And so we got to work on these things and innovate how we respond. So our body has new frequencies, new abilities to respond and tune into these things. If you do, it might save your life. These senses people have felt for a long time, couldn't explain it, written off, we can't see it, can't prove it. So but you will see these things more and more and more as this energy and the vibrational state your body's in now is picking up on this. So your mind will connect to it. So let's take a look at the moon here. The moon is met up with Pluto. And that's a hard aspect, because Pluto is finishing up here at the end of Capricorn. So we have to get out of the things that have been damaging us. So old legacies, they're showing up and they got to pay. The truth comes out in the end. So if you've been wounded and you didn't take care of your wounds, or you didn't take care of your health, this is going to be exposed. And that's in the structure, all structures. So make sure you take care of those things that were hidden, and the body is tuned up. So take care of it now, because when we go into the fall, we got to transform, and it's going to be intense. So lots and lots of energy to talk about that's coming, and this full moon in Pisces is going to show us karmic memories. Karma is being dealt out right now. So if you don't know what karma it is, it's memory of action stored in your DNA. And we repeat these things so that we can recognize the patterns and get out of the loop. So full moon in Pisces is getting out of the spiritual loop, falling back down to the body, into your passion and senses, just to suffer all over again. Realize that death is the ending so that you can create new seeds, plant new beginnings. You can't be afraid of death and endings. In fact, love is the greatest destroyer. It destroys our individuality. We have to understand that these things are necessary for generating power in next generations. So lots and lots of things that are coming about, and we're in a giant polar war. So this isn't about wars. This is the polar war. How are you polarized? So this energy can make you drop down into your lower frequency centers, which are animalistic responses, and that will get you in trouble, because you will be responding when you shouldn't. You should just be standing still. And our instincts, we can't trust some of that right now because our learned responses just aren't operating in the way we thought they would, because the world's gone crazy. So the planet Saturn is testing our structures, and if you've done a good job this year, you're going to reap a great harvest. And people will be successful if they left their little ego wounds behind. So it's our ego that tries to steer the cart, and the cart is on tracks like a roller coaster, and you have no control over that. So enjoy the ride, tune in, start to see your patterns, and then you can move on and upwards and learn when the energy is polarizing you, you can shift your balance to the other pole and balance that energy out so it doesn't draw you into conflicts that you don't need to be in. And this is our awareness. So who, what, where, and all these things you relate to is your identity. So if you're projecting a false identity out on the world that you're just a repeater, repeating low frequency messages and listening to the divisive darkness, darkness divides light. So light doesn't project fear and anger and crap on others. So start to see who is what, put it together, and find your own equilibrium. Anyway, hope everyone's well. Astro Sherpa out.